Hello, this is Mark Wildman of Wildman Athletica, and today we are going to talk about the diving dolphin. Diving dolphin is a body weight breakdown movement. It goes into the family of our child outside lunge. It goes in with bear squats, but this time, instead of moving our lower body as you would in a bear squat, we're going to bend our elbows, not our knees. This is part of a series of breakdown movements where we are working on improving our down dog position. Getting good at this down dog position provides us mobility to do other types of exercises later. Dive bomber push-ups, various types of get-ups, helps people with their burpees, helps people in wrestling. It's a very useful movement. We're gonna put something underneath our knees today. If our knees always come back to touch the target, then we know that our hands and our feet have not moved and we have a consistent setup position. You could wear gloves if you need to, oftentimes not necessary, but in the beginning, a hard surface like I am using today will tear up people's hands and it will preclude them from training more. In the long run, we would like to learn to train without gloves, but in the beginning, some people may enjoy gloves so that they can do more training without destroying their hands. We are going to start in our seiza position, ribs scooped underneath. Instead of having that rib cage lifted up, drive the rib cage down, flatten out the lower back, sit back as far as you can. Practicing this movement pattern over time will help people restore this natural range of movement to their knees. We're gonna start in our child's position. Reach out with two hands, sit our tailbone all the way back, drive your chest down towards the ground. Our hands and our feet should stay in this position. We're gonna roll our toes underneath. This would be the correct setup for, say, a push-up, the correct setup for a down dog, and then all the transitions in between. From the seiza, reach out with two hands, get our body set up, roll toes underneath, drive the heels into the ground, press our heart towards the ground instead of having it lifted up, push through. From here, we're going to drop two elbows towards the ground. Elbows down, don't move the hands. Drive up, tricep extension. Touch down, drive up, touch down, drive up, touch down, drive up, touch down, drive up. The goal is to keep our shoulders in that overhead position. If our shoulders are losing that extension, then press through with your chest. The goal is to have your legs perfectly straight and try to keep your heels driving down into the ground as hard as possible. This is related to our bear squat, the exact same setup. Seiza, reach out with two hands, roll your toes underneath, get to our down dog. A bear squat would be the knee touch. The diving dolphin is the elbow touch. Later on, we will integrate this into other types of movement. We're practicing this little piece of a movement so we can integrate it into down dog, up dog transitions and wrestlers' Don push-ups later on. There are many versions of this. You'll hear them called dive bomber push-ups. Some are elbows out. The version we're gonna practice is gonna be elbows in. This usually works best as a time under tension exercise. With this, we are looking more for quality reps than we are for pure brute speed. Getting your elbows to touch all the way down, drive your heart through, and then extend each time. This will help people regain movement in their upper thoracic spine, which they can then apply to other types of athletic activity later, specifically symmetrical overhead pressing with either a barbell or double kettlebells. This helps people work on their structure so that they can do competition jerk movements later on.